Okay, good, thanks. So, welcome, everyone. Congratulations for making the time to get on this call or on this Zoom call. This really is a life changer. I can guarantee you by getting on this call, it's the best financial decision that you've ever made in a long time. Now, before we get started, I just want to read the income disclosure to you because it is a part of our policy to do this. Now, practicality dictates that everyone's results will vary as we are all unique and different. Basically, it takes hard work to make a substantial income in this business. Some people will make no money at all. The earnings of a World Global Network partner will be 100% dependent upon their skills, work effort, commitment, leadership capabilities, and market conditions. Now, common sense would suggest that in most opportunities, one would find exceptional individuals performing well above average, while others perform under the average. World Global Network does not guarantee any level of income or your success. To see our full income disclosure, please visit our website at www.worldgn.com. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nolan Pillay, and I'm from South Africa. I am a world changer. And in saying that, I'd like to wish you a HELO good evening to you. Welcome, everyone, once again. Now, how did I get started in world? You see, I have a high blood pressure problem. And when I was experiencing this, I got so tired of actually putting the strap on my hand all the time and recording to see what my blood pressure was. And I was normally doing this in the afternoons when I get back from work, which really didn't help me because when you come home in the afternoon, you're actually tired, right? So I was looking out for something that could record my blood pressure during the day and give me a report of it as well. And lo and behold, while I'm looking for this device, I run into my dear friend Maxwell from the US. And Maxwell says straight out, Nolan, I have the right device for you. And this is how I ended up in the HELO business, ladies and gentlemen, because I believe this is a game changer. This is something that everybody needs. As we go through the presentation, you're going to realize that this is more of a need in Africa, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so hang on to your seats, make as much notes as possible. I will be opening the lines at the end for questions or comments. Okay, so the famous Bill Gates says, the secret of success in business is in detecting where the world will go and getting there first. So do you want to be there first, ahead of the pack, before everybody else? Yes? Like myself, we all want to take action immediately. Now, if you want to just read about what the experts on wearable technologies says, if you look at Forbes basically says the wearable tech market would be worth $34 billion by 2020. Do you know how far 2020 is to us? It's a matter of 3 years. This is how close we are to it, guys. Time also says how wearable tech will change your life, whether you like it or not. So this simply means whether you're in the business or not, tech is the future of technology is there and it's not going to stop at all. Now, if you just look a little about the product, I showed you what the HELO looks like. I'll show it to you again. You're welcome to get in touch with our leaders on the call. They're also busy flashing their HELOs. Now, this is a game changer in the wellness industry. This records your heart rate, your breath rate, your mood. So guys out there, if you feel that your wife is moody or vice versa, you can now you can check out their mood and you would know how you need to behave for that evening or for that day. It also measures your energy levels. It has a panic button. This is really key for Africa at the moment because we know there's a lot of human trafficking happening. Now, yes, cell phones does have something similar, but the cell phone is always in your pocket, right? This is on your arm. I can just press this button twice and an SOS signal goes to whoever's number I have nominated on my device and they get an SOS with my GPS location. This is how powerful it is. It measures your calories. It has a guardian function, which means if you have parents that are not well and they're living far away from you, you can actually monitor them from 500-600 kilometers, thousands of kilometers away. Okay, it measures your steps, so it encourages you to stay healthy. It has various plug-in capabilities as well. Now, talking about the plug-in capabilities, we have something called API. It's an interface that allows developers to create and publish their own apps and plugins. So this is how it works. We have the app. Other developers can unlock new functions, and link it to our HELOs. So as an example, if you know with the medical companies, they're always recording your stats, right? So you can link that via an interface to your device, and they have real-time information. Okay. Now, customers also benefit from our referral program while building your business. Now, like I said, it is the most advanced wearable technology out there. Upcoming releases, and this is upcoming before end of 2017. We're going to be having something, or well, the same HELO would be able to measure your alcohol levels, your blood sugar levels. Now, this is really important. Why? Because we know diabetics prick their finger all the time to get blood so that they can check what their sugar readings are. Now, they would be able to put their finger like this through the science that's on this device. They can record their blood sugar levels without having to prick their fingers. And guess what? You know, they pay a lot of money for those strips that they put the blood on. You don't have to do that anymore. You have a built-in device right here. Of course, GPS tracking, it has pulse diagnostics, and here it is for Africa, guys. It has a mosquito deterrent. We know in Africa that malaria is a massive, massive problem, and it leads to many deaths. With the mosquito deterrent, it keeps the mosquitoes away. So which means when you're sleeping at night, you don't need to have those shields in the side or those mosquito cover nets and stuff like that. Nothing like that. That is why I say it's a game changer for Africa. We also have something called germanium stones. Germanium stones clips in the side of the device. Now, these are titanium plates. It mounts onto your HELO, and it provides many wellness benefits such as pain relief and increased blood circulation as well. Very, very powerful. We get very fancy with this. We also have 5 different pack bands, so 5 different colors. So it's a strap that you just pull out, and you can interchange colors on a daily basis. So, for example, if you were me and I'm using a blue suit today, I'm crazy. I'll use a purple band because I want to stand out. I want people to notice me. Okay, so yes, you get a choice of colors with it. There is no comparison out there. We've been featured on Fox News. We have partnered up with Toshiba. We've been featured on Check This Out. We've been featured in New Year in Tech, and we've been voted the best product in the direct selling industry for 2017. Now, I just want to cover some real stats for you for this year, Q1 and Q2. If you look at where we were having 500,000 units that we had produced. Since then, we've gone on to start production for another 1 million units. From the 1 million units, we've launched another 500,000, which is going to position us to be second in the world before end of this year. Now, yes, you see Fitbit leading it with 5,300 units. Guess what? Go out there, do the comparison between Fitbit and our device. Their functionality is nothing close to what we have. That is why we have the most powerful wearable technology band out there, ladies and gentlemen. Further to this is, if any one of you know about electro-smog, or if you don't know about it, I encourage you, go and research electro-smog. Go onto your smartphones, read up about the legal conditions that they have on the smartphones. They're very clever. They put these legal clauses in there because they know about electro-smog. Now, do you know Steve Jobs never allowed his kids to use a tablet? Why? Because of electro-smog. Now, at World Global Network, we have come up with something called BioZen. BioZen, it's the first chip that reduces the harmful effects of electro-smog. So it would allow you to actually sleep with your cell phone next to your bedside. Whereas if you do it now without this chip, you have a chance of having infrared radiation that's you're unaware of, but it's attacking your body in small numbers. So go and do some research on it and see how we've countered this. And I believe this is going to be a game changer for everybody. Now, together with this, we're also launching a smartphone called Infolio. Infolio has a built-in BioZen shield. If you look at any cell phone out there, none of them have anything close to a BioZen. I can take out my phone now and read you the legal clause. And Apple is very smart. They protect themselves. So is all the other smartphone companies. But we've gone more smarter. We've got a built-in BioZen shield here, which prevents or reduces the harmful effects of electro-smog. So when this phone is launched in October in Vegas, watch how people are going to be running to you for this phone. It's going to be a household name. Okay, so who's the man, who's the genius behind this whole vision? He's none other than Mr. Fabio Gaudi. He's our CEO and president. This is his story. In 1994, he founded the second largest ISP in Italy and the fifth largest in Europe. 1997, he started Mecotech International, and now in 2011, oh well, let's talk about 2002. This is where he introduced one of the first touchscreen LCD PCs in the market. One of the first, and our CEO did it. And in 2011, with all his experience, his 20 years in the field of technology and communication, he had been able to launch the HELO for us, together with, hang on for this, there's a guy by the name of Antonio De Rosa. Now, if you don't know him, and if you're familiar with the iPhone or the iWatch, he was the guy that predicted this, and he worked at Apple before moving over to World Global Network. Yes, he was the designer at Apple, and he's now our Chief Design Officer and Senior Vice President for Marketing. The guy on the top left, Alessandro Senatora, he's our COO and co-founder, and he's the mastermind behind our incredible compensation plan, which we'll talk about in a short while. So these are just some of our accolades, top recognition, AAA+ rating from Business for Home, Ambassador of Network Marketing. You know, the list just goes on and on. You're welcome to go and look at it, Google it, and see where we are. Now, this is very important. I encourage every one of you to get out a pen and a page and make a note of this symbol, which is WRMT. Okay, WRMT means World Media and Technology Corp. If you look at January of 2016, which is last year, our share price was 0.26 of a dollar. We're now sitting at plus $20 per share, ladies and gentlemen. So do some research on it and think about it in a very serious manner. If this company was not growing, would we be where we are today? Just some food for thought. It is a global opportunity. We have global offices throughout the world, and we want to bring these global offices to Africa as well, because we know that Africa will make a massive difference. These are just some of our top earners in the company. Our grand president millionaires are Nat and Chanita. Now you can, if you just look at their salary, I mean, it's crazy. $1.2 million per month. I know in South African terms, it's about 15 million rand a month. Imagine that. Absolutely crazy. And if you look at the top 200, we have 11 of them that are coming from World Global Network. From all the network marketing companies in the world, 11 are from our company, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so it's absolutely amazing, and I'm sure we all are going to get there. I know I'm going to get there, and I'm going to be part of the top 200. And together with our team, I believe in every single one of our leaders out there, and I believe all of us are going to do it together. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work, right? Okay, so we spoke a little about the company, we spoke about the products, we spoke about the trends. We're going to talk a little about timing, and we're going to talk about the compensation plan, because I'm sure all of you, like myself, we want to know how we make the moolah, how we make the money, right? That's important. Now, for Africa and Europe, we are very special, and we have our own special pay plan, which is called the Red Pay Plan. Now, we have three methods or three different ways that you can actually join. First, enroll into the customer referral program. So whoever invited you to the call, get back to them and ask them for directions, and they'll gladly hold your hand through this whole process. Second is become a customer, where you can purchase single products. And it's important to become a customer because you want to be a product of the product, right? Yes, absolutely. Or you can become a customer and become part of the customer referral program, where you can buy bundles that save you much more money. Now, talking about the bundles, these are just some of it. Like I said, step one, become a team member. How do you become a team member? You register in the business for free. That's right. It's a free business. There is no joining fee. But like I said, we recommend that you have your HELO on hand, so that when anyone asks you, hey, what are you talking about? Where's the device? You have something to show them, right? You know, in Africa, seeing is believing, right? We want to see something before we actually take it to the next step. So these are just the different bundles. That's the personal bundle. That's $349. For that, you're going to get something called Sales Volume Back. We have the family pack. Now, the family pack is quite key because you're going to be saving almost $1,000 on it. Now, if you're going for the premium bundle, you're going to save almost $1,500, ladies and gentlemen. With the premium bundle, you're getting 6 HELOs. With the family bundle, you're getting 4 HELOs, plus you're getting the BioZen absolutely free. Now, the BioZen is something, like I said, is something you don't want to miss. Okay, so that's step 1. Step 2, become a team builder. Of course, you're coming into the business. We want to guide you, and we want to make sure that you become successful, right? So you come into the business. Now, you want to share this business with as many people as possible. But we're not asking you to go out and get hundreds or thousands of people. We're saying just get 2. 1 on the left, 1 on the right, and have them on even on the single package. Okay? If they come in on a single package, you get 100 sales volume each, and you become a team builder in the business. Now, with a scenario like this, if you're a team builder partner, your earnings is 10% commissions. Now, if you went a little further and got the family pack, you'd have been part of the Team Builder Executive Program. Okay? Team Builder Executive means you get 20% of the commissions. So ask yourself this question. Do you want to work the same for 10% or work the same and get 20% maximum? Okay? That's minus the 1% shareholder that you would get. So in total, you'll be making like 21%. So that's a team builder. After a team builder, these 2 that you brought into the business, right? Your left and right. You're not going to allow them just to sit back and not do anything. Of course, they want to grow, right? So you help them to get their 2 as well. When they get their 2, they become team builders. And guess what? You become a team developer. When you become a team developer, your benefits increase dramatically. These are all the benefits that you get. You reach different rank levels. You get check matching bonuses, you get Diamond Life holidays, you get a part of the 1% millionaire pool bonus, you're part of the Grand Millionaire Council. You know, the list just goes on and on and on. Okay? And of course, these are just the different ranks. It's a silver, gold, platinum, diamond, double diamond. Guess what? We all want to push to be at our peak and right at the top. When you become a double diamond, as an example, you cannot lose your position. So you do not lose your rank. You will always be recognized as a double diamond until you become a grand diamond. You know what I mean? So this is how the business goes. You do not lose ranks at all. So very, very important. Okay. Now, we do have something called a loyalty membership. Now, what does the loyalty membership mean? It means for $59 every single month, you would be getting a HELO app Pro version for up to 5 people. This alone is worth $60. You're going to get a protection plan for your HELO and for your Infolio, which I'll explain how the Infolio works in a short bit, worth $99. You're going to get 75 loyalty points for use of buying anything from your own online store. You can buy more HELOs, you can buy BioZen, you can buy the straps, you can buy whatever you want to buy. Okay? You use your loyalty points to get free HELO, BioZen, and Infolio, like I said. Plus, you earn an extra 1% of team volume commission. That's your money box. Now, for the $59, you get something called sales volume, which is 30 sales volume. Now, here's the thing. If you do not want to pay that $59 every month, what does this mean? All you have to do is sell 5 HELOs a month, because for each HELO, you're getting $6. 6 times 5 is 30 sales volume. So which means the $59 is not coming out from your pocket. So this simply means you're joining the business and you're making the business work for you. This is exactly the business thinking that we want to engrave in every single one of us. Now, the total value of everything that you see here is worth $1,426. What was your total investment if you were paying $59 from your pocket? 59 times 12 is $708. Can you see how you've maxed the value that you got in? And of course, when after 1 year of paying the $59 or contributing in some way towards it, like doing sales, etc., you would get the Infolio for absolutely free. Okay, so we'll explain how that works once you join in. So here's it again, just to repeat, how to be active. Sell 1 HELO, you get 60 sales volume. Sell one BioZen, you get 30 sales volume. Or you can do the loyalty membership, which means pay $59 from your pocket, you get 30 sales volume. Okay, so it's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. These are the top leaders in our company. You can see Grand President Millionaires, President Millionaires, Double President Millionaires. The list just goes on and on. This guy at the bottom, Jeremy Roma, he's a President Millionaire and he's part of our team as well. Okay, these are just some of them. We have a supercar bonus as well. So like you can see, the Rolls Royce as well, Lamborghini, you get a Porsche. These are all our leaders that have been in the business for a short space of time. And look at what they're driving around with, ladies and gentlemen. So any one of you out there want to drive a supercar? Definitely me. I know that for sure. And I am definitely going to get there as well. Okay? Plus, when you become a president millionaire, you now, at least once, right? Become a president millionaire at least once. You're going to enjoy a private jet for 1 whole year to travel anywhere in the world. Imagine rocking up to see a client or an investor in your private jet. Do you think he's not going to sign that deal and he's not going to take you seriously? Okay, so this is what we really offer you as well. And I mean, I would love to travel in a private jet in that kind of style. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. Okay, so what I want to do at the stages, I just want to recap our revolutionary company. There is no competitors. There is no joining fee. There's no requalifications needed. No chargeback on monthlies. No monthly shipping charges. We open in 195 countries. You get to earn 21% on your binary. You can earn a maximum of up to $600,000 weekly. Yes, you've seen on the chart I showed you earlier on, people are earning $1.2 million a week. Your check match goes up to 10 generations. There's various trips, diamond trips and car bonuses. We are a USA public listed company, like you saw with the symbol WRMT. Unbelievable retention. Nobody wants to leave our company. Okay, it's very simple and it's very lucrative. Now, what's important for you? I know there's a lot of you that are new on the call this evening. What's really important for you out there? Timing or positioning is key. Now, imagine if this is you and you've come in now and let's say Maxwell brought these other new team members after you and their points were 1,000 sales volume. Guess what? You're going to get 1,000 sales volume for no work effort at all on your side. So that is why it's important to come in now. Now, let's swing this around. Imagine you did not take advantage of the opportunity and you came in a little later after this person with 1,000 sales volume, which means you've actually lost out on that. So you see why it's so important. I encourage you, take action immediately. Do what it takes to get into this business. It really is a game changer in the industry, ladies and gentlemen. So in saying that, I'd like to just remind you about the income disclosure. You're welcome to view this at our website, www.worldgn.com. So in saying this, I'd like to welcome you to World Global Network, and I am a World Global Networker, ladies and gentlemen. So in saying this, what I'm going to do at the stage is I'm going to unmute you, and you have the opportunity to ask any questions that you may have as well. Okay, so let me just unmute all. Okay, perfect. So if you have a question, if I can see your video, you can maybe raise your hand and then I can allow you to say something. Or while you're thinking about it, Maxwell, would you like to say a few words while we're waiting for any comments?
Real quick, fantastic. Nolan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I think just you have to mute and just unmute only the people that are ready to talk.
Okay.
So we can coordinate the noise. So.
Okay, right next.
So fantastic again, fantastic job, Nolan. I'm always excited every time you're presenting this opportunity because there's so much fire in you, there's so much zeal, and you actually sound like the opportunity. So fantastic job again. I just want to put this out there to every new person on the call. You know, I was on this same call just like you guys, but there's one thing I did differently. I took action. I made that decision. I got my family package ASAP. The family package allows you to maximize the compensation plan. You start making 21% of the binary. Fantastic. That's a fantastic way to start your business. So the key is get back to the person that invited you to this call, and why we're called world changer. So this is a fantastic opportunity. There's so much we cannot talk about on this presentation. There's so much advantage. There's so much income generating avenues that you get to know about as you join this fantastic movement. And that being said, Nolan, I'll give the call back to you, and you can unmute as they speak.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Maxwell. Thanks for your kind comments, and thanks for being an awesome leader as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to ask you a question.
Yes, Pastor.
In this, we always talk about check matching to the 10th generation. I want to find out what happens to other generations beyond the 10th generation and they are under you. Does it mean after the 10th generation, you're not going to be earning anything through them anymore?
Yeah, so it's actually to infinity. You get to earn to infinity, but on the check matching bonus, it's up to the 10th generation.
Okay, on the check matching.
On the check matching, correct. So you can
Thank
have
you
many
very much.
generations, and knowing you, I know you're going to get hundreds or thousands of people under you.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
just to add to that real quick, Pastor, if
Yep.
you, for example, you signed up a person that, and say you sign up Chad that makes $750,000 a month, or $750,000 a week, just like what happened last week. You make 10% of $750,000. You make 10% of that. So if he makes $100,000, you just made $10,000 check match for doing nothing, just because you showed him the opportunity. So the check match actually is free money, absolutely free money.
Okay. Thank you.
Perfect.
So when you start,
inspiration.
and just to add that, Pastor, when you start earning $1 million, I'm going to earn $100,000. How cool is that?
I am willing to let you have it.
you can write it up as text.
No qualms at all.
So that's the benefit of you showing people the opportunity. When you show them, you get the advantage. I showed you the opportunity to make $1 million. I think it's only fair I make $100,000 from that $1 million.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome. Perfect.
Okay. Great. Any more questions? I can't see all the videos, so if you have a question, you're welcome to unmute yourself. Eustace,
I just want to say thank you once again to Nolan. You are an inspiration, and you can be very sure that we will have multiples of you in Africa. We will start us from this weekend by God's grace. I'm sure Constantina is taking over on this Saturday, and then I will be presenting on Thursday. So we all will become big presenters. Thank you very much for such an awesome presentation. God bless you.
It's a pleasure. And at the end of the day, it's all about teamwork. We here to work together, right? I strongly believe in serving first before being served.
Yeah, awesome.
Great. Is there any other questions? I see. Okay, no, Eustace is muted now. If there's no further questions, so I'd like to thank you all for joining the call once again. I will post the recording soon. I know Babatunde is new and Adebisi is also new, so get back to, I think it's, whose guest were you? It was Pastor's guest, or was it your guest, Pastor? Or no, okay, so get back to the person who invited you to the call and take immediate action. Okay, so
okay.
Great. And congratulations in advance, Babatunde. I know you're definitely gonna be rocking World Global Network from as soon as tonight. Awesome. So in saying that, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to wish you a HELO good evening and take care till we chat again. We have this presentation again on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Saturday
Yeah.
night.
Thank you.
Same time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
Saturday at same time. Get as many of your prospects as possible and allow us to present to them. Okay, so good evening, everyone, and take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Cheers.